it should be fairly simple to split things up and delegate responsibility, like swaps, futures, options. Those are all your purview. Things that are based on securities could be the SEC's. Can't you guys get along? Can't you share?
We do get along.
Is that going to happen?
We can share. We have shared. We will share. But for us, the CFTC, the difficulty is...
Okay, welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. The infighting between the CFTC and the SEC on how to regulate crypto continues. In today's video, that's exactly what I want to share with you. I'll play you this clip, as well as go over the recent altcoin news that the mainstream media won't share with you, but I will. This channel will, so you can make the best decision for you. So, like always, check the timestamps down below, hit the like button, and before we get to cryptocurrency, let's zoom out and just look globally at the macro economy right now. This is the currency strength over the last year, the US dollar, compared to other major nation-state currencies around the world. And what do you notice? Well, starting in 2022, this is the dollar milkshake theory playing out in front of our eyes. The DXY continues to go parabolic, suppressing not just cryptocurrencies, but suppressing all major currencies globally. So if you're asking why crypto continues to crash, this is it. Yes, on one hand, inflation for the US dollar is outrageous. The purchasing power is only getting lower. But our garbage is way better than other nation states' garbage. I'm not going to get too into this today other than giving you this update. We did go heavy analyzing this metric a few days ago. I will link this video down below. Check it out. And moving forward, now let's focus on Bitcoin. Because while prices continue to sink lower, trading volume, surprisingly, has almost never been higher. Trading volume has heated up for crypto markets and especially Bitcoin. During the big leg down on Tuesday, BTC peaked at its highest level of trading since June 14th. Volume has gradually risen all year since bottoming out in late January. So here is that chart in full. As you can see, the green represents the price of BTC, continues to go down since September of 2021, continues to go lower. Compared to the volume of BTC, BTC trading volume reaches highest level since June 14th. And what this means to you as a Bitcoin investor, well, all this trading means that at these price levels, people are scooping up Bitcoin in droves. Now, that also means people are selling Bitcoin at these price levels in droves. The price is sort of staying the same as all this trading takes place. Some people are excited to get in on these levels, and yet other people are excited to sell at these levels. I'll keep tabs on this, but give me your thoughts down below. And now, of course, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. But I do understand that a big reason some people may be selling is because of the huge regulatory uncertainty happening right now in the US. The CFTC and the SEC aren't really sure who's in charge of this. Let me share with you this clip from the CFTC chairman this morning, and then listen to host Joe Kernan make the half joke that we're trying to define cryptocurrency by the 70-year-old case law. Outrageous. Watch this.
It should be fairly simple to split things up and delegate responsibility, like swaps, futures, options. Those are all your purview. Things that are based on securities could be the SEC's. Can't you guys get along? Can't you share?
We do get along.
Is that going to happen?
We can share. We have shared. We will share. But for us, the CFTC, the difficulty is, as you know, we're a derivatives regulator. We don't oversee cash markets. So the authority that I've been asking Congress for is cash authority, so that we can go into the Bitcoin cash market, the Ether cash market, and the other digital commodity tokens.
But Gary Gensler says that those are securities.
Those aren't securities?
Well, we're going to have to figure that out, I think, legislatively, because this is a new asset class, and there are different components and characteristics of this asset class as opposed to traditional asset classes. We have to rely on 70-year-old case law to determine what's a security, what's a commodity. We have at least one court case in the Eastern District of New York that says Bitcoin's a commodity. There are other cases out there, and we're just trying to figure this out as we go.
It feels like a big turf war.
Well, it's not a turf war. It's two regulators who work together in the swap space, who work together in the future space, and we're trying to find a reasonable outcome that will create certainty for the market, but also customer protections for retail investors.
I want to go back 70 years to the people that wrote the law and explain crypto to them.
All right. What do you think about this? Like the video, share your thoughts. But to me, if I'm a large institutional investor watching this, this would sort of make me uneasy about investing a large portion of money in Bitcoin, let alone other cryptocurrencies, if the CFTC, if these regulators don't even know what they're supposed to do. Now, it has always been my mindset that regulation is inevitable. If we truly want mass adoption, then some form of regulation is coming. I think the best solution would be to make new guidelines and not try and fit crypto into 70-year-old case law, as said. But also, if it will come down to either the SEC or the CFTC, I would personally much rather have the CFTC regulate cryptocurrency, because a hammer will always see every problem as a nail. So if we give it to the SEC, they're going to see every cryptocurrency as a security, as opposed to the CFTC. They're a little looser. But let's just keep tabs on this and see how this plays out. Now, that being said, it is cool to see the building happening right now in this space. For example, Christie's moves on-chain with NFT auction platform on Ethereum. So the new marketplace allows the prestigious auction house to carry out auctions and sales on the Ethereum blockchain from start to finish. So if you hold Ethereum, you'll love this. This is huge for adoption. The 256-year-old British auction giant, which is also the second largest auction house in the world by fine art auction revenue, said that its Christie's 3.0 is entirely going to be on Ethereum. All transactions, including post-sale, will automatically be recorded on the blockchain. And again, for you at home, just think of this as a competitor to OpenSea. Only with this, it comes with all the prestige and the name awareness that Christie has in the traditional world. Very cool. And next piece of news for Filecoin. File-sharing crypto project Filecoin reports strong fundamental growth ahead of their VFM launch. So some 20,000 individual users are said to be using Filecoin to store over 50 million data objects used by dApps. So here are the latest stats for Filecoin. At the Filecoin Singapore event on Monday, co-lead at Filecoin Development Lab Protocol Labs said the network storage providers were increasing at a rate of 20% each month, with most activity in North America, Korea, and Hong Kong. And the developer also said that some 7,000 new developers were currently building applications on the Filecoin blockchain. So cool to see the growth. Now, do keep in mind, this was at a Filecoin convention, quote unquote. I would love to see these stats compared to other major DeFi protocols, by a third party, unaffiliated, you get it. But if you're asking, why are we seeing growth like this with Filecoin? Such reported growth comes ahead of the launch of the Filecoin virtual machine, FVM, slated for an early 2023 release. FVM is a software platform or virtual computer that would be used by developers to create decentralized applications based on the Filecoin network. So the Filecoin virtual machine allows dApps, allows smart contracts. And essentially, Ethereum started all this with the Ethereum virtual machine, EVM, back in the day. But of course, these major protocols want to eventually build their own and build dApps on their own. So it makes sense. FVM coming in 2023. Next piece of quick news for Optimism. OpenSea NFT Marketplace adds support for Optimism. Optimism is now the 6th blockchain supported by the leading NFT marketplace. And just as a reminder, Optimism is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. So this is a win for Optimism, but even a bigger win for Ethereum. And Optimism joins 5 other existing networks now supported by the marketplace, including Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Clayton, and as of last week, Arbitrum, another ETH scaler. So if you hold a coin or a dApp on the Optimism blockchain specifically, you'll love this. Next piece of news for Chainlink. blockchain data provider Chainlink launches program to reduce costs ahead of staking of its token. The popular blockchain Oracle network's new build and scale programs set the stage for the Link token staking to begin in December 2022. So we are getting all this information out of the conference SmartCon going on now, and just to define Chainlink's build program and scale program, they are the smart contract Oracle network, Chainlink, that powers much of DeFi, is offering a build program where up-and-coming teams donate 3% to 5% of their native tokens to the network in return for access to Chainlink data. And for those already initiated, the scale program aims to reduce on-chain transaction costs associated with smart contract oracles to near zero. So this could be very bullish for Chainlink long-term, because not only will Chainlink now get, I guess, as an investment, 3 to 5% of these new cryptocurrencies, but in return, these cryptocurrencies will start using Chainlink, which is bullish for token, which is needed for the network in general. As mentioned before on this channel, Chainlink staking is slated to get underway in December, so cool to see these announcements coming out in anticipation. And that's the video. My name's Austin. See you tomorrow.